Oh, people, I am proud right now. Proud to present to you the latest and greatest from the world of the NHL and the Yzerplan. I want to bring our hockey insider, Pierre LeBrun. I mean, Kenny Cott. And Kenny is, here we go. I'm Ron Barr for EA Sports. Now listen, this is exciting. First of all, David, kill this music. That music's too happy for what Kenny's about to say. Now, Kenny's going to deliver you an update from someone he trusts about the Yzerplan. I have no idea who this person is.
I say Stevie himself?
No, and it's not the blogger that he got in a fight with years ago from the Hockey News. Someone different.
About that guy.
Now, Kenny, who is this person?
Max Boltman. He's a writer for The Athletic. He writes for the Red Wings for The Athletic.
I celebrate his entire catalog.
He's one of the most plugged-in Red Wings writers.
Okay, so you would say when Bob Boltzman writes something.
Max Boltman.
His brother's Bob.
Get his name right.
When Max Boltman types, you listen.
Absolutely.
Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Wait till. I'm asking you again, are you ready? I'm going to need you to buckle your seatbelt for takeoff. Here we go. Kenny, now read those magical words.
So he's talking about how this offseason might play out. Somebody asked him how they get off the treadmill of not making the playoffs and what they would do this offseason to make that happen. He said that if they don't do anything and they just allow the rookies to fill out the lineup and fill the rest of the holes in free agency with, your Andrew Kopps of the world, then you're going to take a step back, in his words, which David, calm down. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that is a bit of a overreaction because I don't think that's going to happen.
But is he foreshadowing that they're not going to have a bold summer?
No. Part two of this is after promoting internally, he'll add pieces from the outside, and he could make a similar push to the playoffs as this season.
That's
which
the bad
I find
news.
to be alarming.
Boop, 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 boop,
If you're not
So not maybe not winning the cup, but you're saying back to last year where we're in the final week, crossing our fingers
after promoting from within
that you can beat the Utah Black Ice.
Yes, after promoting from within, we could be in a similar spot that we were this year.
You gotta be kidding
That's
me.
alarming. I don't think they're going to take a step back and do nothing, but if they do the free agency thing and they add maybe significant pieces, and the best thing that you can get us to is what we did this year.
No, you don't understand.
That's unacceptable.
It takes time. You don't know nothing about team building.
This is turning into that Ken Holland saying that he said all those years back.
Oh,
10-year rebuild.
you're right. So here's the point. This is what's very scary. The other report from yesterday that we didn't get to, Patrick Kane is seeking, quote, real term on his next deal. Well, real term doesn't sound like a 2-year deal. And if that guy wants 3 or 4 years, that ain't happening here.
Yeah, it doesn't align with what Steve Yzerman would do. He's not a term guy. He actually avoids term as much as possible. Didn't say that.
I think you did.
So time out. Kenny, as we sit here right now before the Kenny Cott idea box, Mark Boltzman, or whatever this cat's name is. Whatever.
Boltman.
Michael Bolton.
Celebrate his entire collection. So his belief is this could just be more of the same?
That is his belief, yeah.
Steve Botts, what's your reaction to that? And is Kenny putting too much credit and credence into the work of Mark Boltzman?
I quit.
I really want to hear from the Red Wing elite here. Now, Kenny, we have presented some ideas. Fun, right? Last I checked, radio's supposed to be fun and informative. That's the entertainment portion of this. You threw out Steve Stamkos. People bleeped all over it. I said, hey, you want the change of scenery, controversial? What about Mitch Marner? He's a dead man in Toronto. Well, today we're going to play, you don't like my idea, cool, what's yours? Goalie edition. I gave Kenny a homework assignment the other day. Multiple goalies and rumors of guys who could be on the move. I said, Kenny, here's the 3. Tell me who you like best. Rank the cost. Give it to the people. Now hit that beautiful music, David.
Yeah, you gave me Philip Gustafson was a name on there. That wouldn't cost you anything, primarily because he's a very mid goalie.
Okay, he's out. Gustafson's out.
It's more of the same. We've already seen that here already. We've seen it with Lyon. We've seen it with Husso.
More of the same means Steve's going to do it.
I'll take that. Exactly.
We'll take that.
Now there's just 2 drops of things that I never actually said. No. I think my favorite on this list, though, all joking aside, David, is Linus Ullmark. He's the Boston goalie. He's not starting in the playoffs right now because Swayman stole the show. He's an absolute stud, though. He's been steady Eddie over his entire career.
What's he cost?
He's going to cost you upwards of $5-6 million.
Okay.
But he is steady. He is reliable. His best season, he had a .938 save percentage, which is crazy. This year, for perspective, NHL average save percentage, .902. He had a .915. He was well above league average. He would cost you a little bit of money, but if you want stability, if everybody's claiming it's the goaltending that's the problem, which is partially true, it's Linus Ullmark. Yeah, he was great in Buffalo. He was great in Boston. He just got beat out by a way high.
Swayman is taking it by storm.
It's the Sway show. It's incredible.
Trade or free agent?
You'd have to trade for him if you want him right now. He's a free agent next year, so you'd have to extend him when you trade him, which is totally fine by me considering how steady he is.
Okay, and the other one was Nedeljkovic on his way out.
No interest.
Okay,
he's a head case. I didn't even want to put the thought into it because honestly, that's a guy that's just going to be hot and cold. You're going to get frustrated with him, and it'll cost you a playoff series.
Okay, so if you don't like these ideas, what's yours? But how concerned are you with the Boltman report? Could it be more of the same? Promoting from within?
Promoting from within, finding free agents
C-listers.
Just to arrive at the destination of, we might make the playoffs, we might slide in, we might miss it on the last day.
Kenny, all I will tell you is about a month ago, I said it's starting to feel like the Yzerplan and the Tigers' Harris plan is the same thing. Just a really endless runway, no urgency, slow and steady. And sometime around 2026 or 27 or 28, we'll get to clap our hands.
I will reserve my judgment until that free agency period actually happens and we see those trades. But
okay.
Thank you, David.
I don't know which one I like better, that one or the new one. Can you imagine when Stoney hosts the drop tournament versus like Gator sounds like he's drunk and high when he says it. Kenny sounds sober and forceful.
Right, Kenny sounds. What are we doing tonight? Well, you know what? All right, Kenny. Why is Kenny walking 8 Mile, David?
Wow.
Don't know why I even came into work today.
Have fun. That's what this is supposed to be. All right. We'll get some ticket text on that. I know we got to do a little football today. Rico, ready? Ready? This or I think it's B.
It is B.
I really think Gator's leaving the drop board, and that may join it. Right. He says it with such passion.
Hey. Like, hey, David, why was Kenny late for work?
Go trade for Linus Ullmark.
All right.